Wedding traditional in Vietnam. Have you ever been to a wedding reception in which the guests start eating before the bride and groom, the couple family? Why the bride might choose to don an outfit in preference to the white taffeta wedding dress, or the white family's friends will always come bearing the bitter leaf the wedding gifts. While this practice might seem strange to the Westerns in Vietnam, from Hanoi to Saigon, this apart from the cost. Return to learn what to expect when you are invited to authentic Vietnam wedding, and why these traditional have come to be. A history of the showing status. In the past, families in Vietnam with a similar social status orchestrate the marriage and the wedding together, and the wedding ceremonies presented a great opportunity to show the family's level society. Where these families organize elaborate the ceremonies, and the bride families usually demand valuable gifts from the groom families prior to wedding. During the later half of the 20th century, the government enacted policies that sought to get rid of the feudal custom, part of the scheme to reduce poverty in general. The weddings become small and simple, with the sweet served to friends and the families of the of the couple, rather than the grand feast of the years before. More recently, the Vietnam rapid economic growth and the increased influence of Western cultures have made wedding, especially in the big cities like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh cities, more expensive and less intimate. However, the traditional custom remain of importance even today. The parties before the parties, the engagement ceremony before the wedding. An engagement ceremony is called đám hỏi or ăn hỏi, takes place at the bride's home. Some families invite the guests to a banquet for the engagement ceremonies, especially if the bride's hometown is different from the groom's, so that the guests of the bride, the families don't have to come at the wedding in the different town. This is similar to Western ideas of the proposals, but instead of the man asking for the woman's hand in marriage with a ring, or the family's members of the couple are present, and the proposal is made from one family to the other, with the traditional gifts such as betel and arekas and other goodies, baggage like boxes and covered in drab cloth. Then come the days of the weddings. As with other important ceremonies in Vietnam, the days of the weddings is determined by fortune tellers and metaphor on the wagon. Those who are invited but cannot attend the wedding typically visit the families before the wedding and congratulate them with a gift or money. The ceremonies start at the bride home, or the groom family's officially ask for permission to bring the bride with them to groom's house. Here, the couple light incense as a way to inform their ancestors they are getting married and ask for their blessing. Only the family's members are present in this part of the ceremonies except for the groom's mother. The two families then head to the wedding receptions where guests join them in celebration. The modern Vietnam wedding reception varies depending which part of the country you are in. Many wedding traditions from the Western cultures have been adopted, such as bride, the wearing of the white dress instead of the traditional outside, the exchange of the wedding ring, cutting the cake, and the bouquet toast. However, there are still significant differences. For example, for non-religious families, there is no priest to officiate the wedding, but a state friend respects relative on a professional. The bride is not given away by her father, but both bride and the groom walk down the aisles with the parents by the side. Firecrackers is central part of the wedding, but until they were the band, now replaced by the Conferences are similar to traditional entering rites in the West. The biggest difference is the huge crowds against Vietnam wedding. As weddings is a business to the families of rather just two people. Almost all relatives, friends and colleagues are both accept to be there. As a result, the new laws which their whether can finally sit down to it. Most guests have already finished their meal. This may seem a little strong, but it has become traditional. The happy couples may feel exhausted on their wedding day, but they have a life together to short after that.